Hi everybody, hello and welcome, and not welcome to Edith today. We're doing something else today. We're carrying on with our Infinity Journal, the Tim Holtz Infinity Journal that we started on Sunday. Oh, it looks so nice. All I did since Sunday was put a journaling card. I think you saw me make a journaling card. Needs decorating, but I'm going to leave all the cards and tags, etc. to decorate towards the end. I've just stamped a number there and I put an eyelet in there, which at some stage when it's close to being finished, I will put a Timmy Dingly Dangly. I don't want it there now because every time I turn it over it's going to make a noise and it'll just end up annoying me. So I've put all my design tape around all of my spines apart from that one because I'm not sure quite what I'm doing with these two yet. So that will be decided at a later date. So that's the front. Open it up. This is the next page. And all that I have done is put some design tape just down that leading edge because I've decided to make a pocket, a long side pocket, down there to fit into there. So we can put some nice things inside. What I'm using for this, and it might come as a bit of a surprise, is copier paper. It's 100 GSM HP copier paper, and it's pretty much the best for accepting ink blends that I have. If you've got any super smooth or anything like that, use that. That's what it's for. It's perfect for the job. I haven't got any, so I'm going to use this. I'm just going to use my inking board, which is a kitchen board from Poundland, so it cost £1, but it's perfect for inking on and it washes off really quickly afterwards, so that's grand. Now the colours I'm going to use just to blend the background are tea dye and vintage photo, as a brand new vintage photo, so it's bursting with ink. And then I'm going to do a bit of decoration and I'm going to use wild honey. Now you don't have to have these exact colours. You'll see what I do with them and then you can see what colours you've got that you want to use. Because you could do any variation of colours. Really you could. And you'll see that as we get, as we carry on. Get the lid off that. I'm going to just use my blending brushes. I've washed them all. And I haven't used them since I washed them, so I don't know quite how they're behaving, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go into my paper and put some ink down. It's simple as that. And I want the centre to be quite light, but not this white that I've got now. So the tea dye is perfect. If you haven't got any smooth paper, and I mean this is stretching it, I could do with proper smooth paper, you can gesso your paper. If you gesso it, it'll accept ink beautifully. But I'm trying to circumvent that by using this printer paper, and I think we'll be alright. I think it'll do the job. My tea dye is quite old, so there's not a lot of ink, but that's alright. I don't want loads of ink. Okay, let's leave the tea dye at that for the moment and bring in the vintage photo. I can't remember which was which. Maybe this one. And then I'm just going to sort of go around. Oh, look at that, it's so dark, oh my goodness me. It'll be alright on the night, I think, I hope. And I'm just going to go in over the edge like that, just to darken that edge right down. And then keep coming in a little bit more and a little bit more. This is the line of the paper underneath that's folded, but you know, it is what it is. It'll be all right. I'm telling you, it'll be all right. So just keep going over the edge like that so you get a nice dark edge. You've still got some light sections from the tea dye. I think I'm going to have to invest in some super smooth. That might be the way forward. Right, so I want to darken up some of those areas, particularly up here, I think. This brush, I know a good workman never blames his tools, but I'm about to. This brush, because it's been washed, it's not... They go better once they've been used for quite a while. This one's just... It's got no residual ink in it, sort of thing. It's right, so there we are. We've got two darker areas. Maybe just a little bit up here. There we go. Right, okay. I quite like that. It's got darker areas and a lighter passage through the middle. Excellent. So the next thing I want to do is get my wild honey out and this stencil. Now this stencil is an interesting stencil. It comes from a die set from Tim and Sizzix called, I think it's called Mixed Media. And what I did was run it through the Big Shot using Mylar. It's quite a thin Mylar actually, but it's lasted me easily 2 years now, I'd say. It's not like you're cheating. You are allowed to do it. Even Tim tells you to do it. You know, make your stencils out of your sort of either Mylar like this, or when you run a stencil through your machine, your Big Shot or whatever, Sidekick, whatever, you are left with a background that's perfect. You know, be it wildflowers, be it butterflies, whatever it is, you're left with a perfect stencil. And if it's just paper that you've used, you may only be able to use it once. But if you cut it out of Mylar, you can use it and use it and use it. And, you know, it's not as if you're cheating. You're definitely not. You've bought the die. It's up to you what you do with it. Right, so I'm going to use wild honey here, which is quite a strong orange. I'm just going to do a section up there, which is nice, yes, and a section down here. Wild honey is a strong colour, so don't get too carried away. There we are. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Okay. Lid. Yeah, wild honey is one of those colours. It's a bit of a chameleon colour. It can be yellow, it can be orange. All things to all men. Right, let me just clean this up before I put it away. So it cleans up very nicely when it's fresh. And then it'll be nice and clean for us next time. There we go. Right, so the next thing I want to do is get my stamping platform out. Hoo-hoo, yes. I must mean business when that comes out. So I'm going to put this, well, let's see, maybe there. Now, if you watched yesterday's, you will know that I received a load of stuff from Ali yesterday morning. And this was one of the stamps I received. It's really nice and interesting, isn't it? I have stamped it out once, so it does stamp out quite nicely. So I want to make sure I've got it the right way up. And I just want to put that over there like that. It won't fill the whole thing, but we'll come back and sort that. And I just want to hold that down as much as I can, like that. And I've got this on the clear side. This is a tonic Tim Holtz one. And to do the stamping, because everything is so brown, I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair Fallen Leaves. It's a very dark brown, but it is brown, so I prefer that to black for this project. So I'm just going to ink all over that, and if there's areas that haven't been inked, that's great. In fact, I'm purposely not giving it a good coat of ink. I want some areas to be left. Give it a good press down. Oh, that's lovely. I love the fact that that's a void there. Yeah, okay. But it's too strong a line at the bottom, so I really need to move that up to there. Let's wipe off this stamp, otherwise it's going to go all over here, which wouldn't be the first time, as you can see. But sticky stuff remover will just wipe that away like it's not even there. But if you can not get it on in the first place, so much the better. So let's move that right up there, and I want that just at the bottom of there, like that. So it's just the top bit that I want done. I could take a bit of blue roll if I wanted to. Put that down there if I was being pedantic, which I'm not usually, as you know, and just ink up that top section. Yeah, that'll do me nicely. Perfectly, in fact. So I'm really pleased with my new stamp. I couldn't tell you how much it was. I don't even remember ordering it. I'm not surprised I ordered it because it's gorgeous, but I don't really remember it. Must have been one of those nights where I was virtually falling asleep. Shopping in my sleep. It's never good. So there we are, that's that. Let's remove this from here. We've got ourselves just a joyous background. Pop that away. Right, so I've got some butterflies here that are fussy cut, and they come, I'm pretty sure they come from a girl called Saturday Stamper. And there's pages of them, pages and pages. I haven't even printed them all out, but there's loads. I can't remember how much they were, but I'm pretty sure she was called Saturday Stamper and she's on Etsy. So what I thought I would do is put these up this side, obviously chop them off, like that. So so that's how it looked. I like that. Let's ink around these. Let's be careful though, because as we know, the vintage photo is lethal. So I'm just going to take that white edge off. But that's the good thing about these butterflies that I particularly like. They come in these 3 sizes. I know that you can resize things. You know, I've done it before, but it's easier if they just come in 3 sizes to start with, isn't it? So just a quick flick around just to get rid of the white bits. And I don't want to stick them all on, although I'll show you what that looks like because I haven't tried it yet. See what they look like right down the middle. There we go. I'm excited to be starting this. So yeah, if I was to put it down the middle, it would look kind of like that. And you might prefer that. And if you do, there's nothing wrong with that. Personally speaking, I like them off to one side. Now I could have them off to this side, which is the open side, or I could have them off to that side, which is the spine side. I just like them on the left. And I don't know, that may well be because I'm left-handed. Mr. F has told me on many an occasion that I do favour putting things on the left-hand side of my pages. And I'm pretty sure that is all to do with being left-handed. So if you think yours looks better on the right side, if you're right-handed, or maybe you're left-handed but you just like them on the right side, do it. You know, do what feels right to you. So I'm just going to come over a little way from his body, about there, I think. About there. Try and get his bod sort of straight. There we go. Stuck into the desk. This side. Comes to something when you can't work out which side to glue. So I think if we do quick little videos sort of every day, this will soon come together. So I'm just going to leave a gap and try and get the same right there, I think. Oh, I really like this page. And yet, you know, as I say, how simple. How very, very simple. You couldn't get more simple, I don't think. Bit of ink blending, bit of stenciling, bit of stamping. Stick some butterflies on, and you know what, don't you? Bob's your uncle. So I'll leave a gap about there, maybe, something like that. Lovely. So let's just have a look. Let's just shield that off there and have a look and see what that looks like. They look perfectly fine to me, so let's trim them off. Sorry, butterfly, I'm really sorry. This might hurt. So just trim them off. Turn them around so you can't see it's a butterfly that you're hurting. There we go. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Oh, how nice is that? Right, so now we can put it in our book. Oh my, that's nice. So I'm just going to first off put my glue on the bottom. Well, the side it is actually, isn't it? The back section. And then the sides. And at some stage we'll come along, you know, when we're more close to being finished. Yeah, that's right. That's right. When we're closer to being finished, and we'll do all the cards and everything for it. Do you know, I'm trying to remember how you do this. It's ridiculous. You do that. Then you say, yeah, so they need to be inside. Dear me. What's the matter with me? So that's going to go up there, along there. Just like that. Wow. That's a nice start. That is a nice start. That fold okay? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let's give that a good burnish down. And then we've got a nice gusseted pocket to put something in there. But as I say, we'll do all of them when we're a bit closer to the end. Just get the pages in first. So there we have it. Page number 1. I mean, it looks so complex, doesn't it? And yet, it just isn't. So, thank you for joining me. I'm all excited. I'm all giddy that I've got my first page done. And we'll carry on soon. But we've still got Edith to finish. Don't forget about Edith. So, I'll see you very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.